Let's go. How's it going, everybody? It's morning time. Watch out for that Fiesta. We're not going to a Thursday. Oh, clear seat. Hold on. I've got to put that down. We're not going to a evening auction. We're going to a morning auction. And I tell you what, there's some naughty bits going through today. So I thought, I didn't plan on coming today. Because I've got so much other stuff to be doing. However, I saw the fact there's some naughty cars going through today, and I thought that you guys might like to see some of them go through, because in reality, I go to car auctions all the time, and I don't see that many of these types of cars going through a normal auction. You know, a lot of the time you have to go for a Volvo XC60 for sale in someone's driveway. I haven't got time to stop and see that. I've got one anyway. And normally, I mean, you potentially have to go to a specialist auction to see some of these sort of cars going through. And there's a few of them going through just normally today. So, fuel lights on. Every car that I get in, the fuel lights on. So we are going to go and have a look. Colchester auction. Now, obviously, it is a car auction, so I will have a look to see if there are any bits around that I might want to purchase. However, some of the more expensive bits that are going through today, I would have to sell my house to buy one of. Well, I'd have to sell part of my house to buy one of, and I'm not willing to do that because I don't want to live in a supercar, and I'm pretty sure the missus and the kids won't want to live in a supercar either. But I thought we'd go and have a little look. I've never really taken that much notice of, you know, your lower end sub 50 grand Porsches and things like that. I watch them go through, people bid on them in the hall, but I mean, I'm sort of interested to see if someone can drop 100k on the internet without even seeing the car. Because I struggle to do that with 5 grand, but that might be because I haven't got a lot of money and I want to protect my investment. But I'm guessing people that are just fluttering away 100 grand every here and there they can afford to lose it. I don't know. But I tell you what, I'll stop rambling on and we'll get there and we'll see what's about. See you in a mo. Just need to get some juice so I don't run out. Oh, truck there. That's better. Here we are. Go get booked in, see what's about. Well, the auction's just started. I've got my microphone on. Let's have a look around some of these beasts. Now, I'm not going to be able to afford any of these, unfortunately. One day, maybe I will. But let's have a look around them anyway. I'll tell you what we'll do, actually. I've got an idea. Right, I'm not going to show the registration of these because I don't think that's fair, because someone is going to buy these cars. But 1119... is that Defender 3-door there? Look at that, right, 45 grand trade, 47 grand retail. That's not a very big margin for that sort of value of car. Check out the GT Continental. That is a lovely colour car. Look at the paintwork on these things. It's so deep, the paintwork on these. That's a cool car. You've got to love the GT Continental. I mean, it's just, in reality, the car doesn't make sense, does it? Stupidly massive engine, completely impractical, and yet, they're such a cool car. So that is a McLaren 570, 3.8 V8. It's an SSG. I'm going to try not to get the registration, because there isn't going to be very many of these cars around. I mean, look at the brakes. Look at the ceramic on them. It's such a cool car. One day, Kev, one day, yeah, right. As if. What a cool car. So this is, right, hold on, I'll show you guys. Let me have a look. So that is, I can get all the way, that is this one here, as you can see. Right then, so the 572 door, orange, with black interior, one owner, 3 services, 9,000 miles, with a trade price of 98 grand and a retail of 111. Wow, I'd go for them margins. But when you're letting that sort of money go, when you're investing that sort of money, you've got to have a return on it. Imagine you sell this car, something goes wrong on it, and you have to fix it. I mean, a warranty claim. See, this is a 19 plate, so it's out of manufacturer's warranty, and you've got. Oof, that's a scary one. I really like that. It's the same colour as my hair, look. Do you know what? I love the white one as well. Oh, I think I prefer the white one. Don't have to worry about that one clashing with my hair. Look at the brake pads in there. Imagine having to do a brake change on that, on the jack, in your garage. Good luck with that one. This is a bit different to your Thursday night auction. Let's have a look at this one. That one's done 10,000 miles, 2 owners, 85,000 miles, 85 grand trade, 97 retail. As if you can put a guide value on these cars. I mean, really, there ain't enough of them around for you to just turn around and say, well, okay, I'm not going to buy that one. There's another one around the corner. I'll go and buy that one. It doesn't really happen, does it? Let's have a quick walk up the halls whilst we've just got here. We've just seen some of them McLarens. I mean, the difference in cars here compared to the likes of a Thursday night. I mean, if you're a car enthusiast, you could just come and have a look around one of these auctions. Admittedly, now unfortunately, at this exact moment, you can't. They're still private. They're only open to registered dealers, and it's been like that ever since COVID. And I don't know why it continues to be that way. Obviously, Mannheim, you know, they have got their reasons why. That McCann's cool, isn't it? They've got their reasons. What, man? I wish I had just loads of money so I could just deal in this sort of stuff. That's a cool car. Love to buy something like that for Claire to gas around in. Just can't afford that sort of stuff. There's a Tesla over there. No, not looking at that. Everyone's telling me that I'm going to have to get involved in that stuff. I'm not willing to. I like the internal combustion engine, thank you very much. RS5. Bit mean looking, isn't it? Oh, that's an IS250. That's a bit more in my price range. Look at that. They're quite nice cars then. $56,000 miles. 5 owners. Bomb-proof they are. Right. Let's carry on before I miss some stuff. Hope I don't miss them McLarens. Man, that's a lovely car. It's like going to a car show, this is. That is a very cool car. Oh, I can't buy that one. That is going to clash with my hair. Look, can't buy it. As if I'm going to buy it anyway. Oh my God, how can you not love a BM? I mean, the M3 has come a long way. Don't get me wrong. I still love an E46 M3. But look at that car. Look how wide the thing is. That is a cool car. Right, let's carry on. Harwoods are going through. That's a Lotus Elise. Blimey, when's the last time you saw a Lotus Elise? There ain't that many of them around. It's a tiny little thing. It's like a micro machine. You remember micro machines when you were a kid? Little opening doors and stuff on them cars that were about a centimetre long. They were cool, them things. 55 plate Elise. This thing must be worth a fortune because they are not cheap cars anymore. There ain't a lot of these around. Right. 33,000 miles, 6 owners, 9 services. Can't help but think that's been pretty well looked after. All these lovely cars around it. Oh, Toyota's a bit boring for today. I wonder if there's anything that I can buy. Any Suzuki SX4s about today? Let's go down. Oh, there's a Fiesta. I could afford that one. 204. Do you know what? These old C-classes, Continental tyres, these old C-classes, they look a bit dated now. But they're quite a good car, really. It's got approved Continentals on it. Got a few driving dents down the side, but only little Tesco type stuff. Doors open. Seats cracked, of course it is. They're always cracked. Rear bumper's been painted. Conti's on the back too. That's quite a straight car, really. Right, what have we got? 45,000 miles, 3 owners, 9 services, last service at 42. I'm going to have a go on that.
79, this one I know. Lot 79, 13 plate, C250 AMG Sport, diesel auto, 1 miles with E5, 39 insurance, 9 services with us as well. I did 9 services with us there. Where are we going to start? You tell me. Was that £7,200? 7,200 pound, please. And 72. Yeah, here, thank you. 72. There first. And 72 now. 72. 3, 4. 74 now. 74 now in the river. 74 now. You in? 75, 76. 77. You in? 77 now. 78. 79. 79 over the car. £8,000. That ain't been now, but 81. 81 now, but 81 over the car.
How are you?
I'm alright.
You're on a channel now.
Oh, you got me on the channel.
You're on it right now. You're going to be on it. I'm going to shake your hand, even though we've. So, what have you done to your elbow?
I'm scuffed there.
Looking at a car.
Nah.
I was going to say.
Chasing a customer.
I thought he'd been on his. I was going to say that's for the cause, isn't it? Well, I didn't buy that Merc C-Class. It was a really nice car, that Merc C-Class, but I didn't buy it because I told myself I had £8,000 for that car. You all saw what happened with the BM1 series. I'm not letting that happen with expensive cars because that still had numerous things that needed doing to that C-Class. It was a nice car, but I had £8,000 for it and I ducked out at £8,000. So I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. Although now I'm really annoyed that I didn't buy it because it was a nice car and I would like to have gone home with that. All these cars, look at that Vitara. I'll tell you what. You know, I've got someone for a Vitara. The guy that I used to rent space from in the workshop at the yard where my cars still are, I've got to find him a car for his missus, and I've got to find him either a Vitara or an SX4 S-Cross, something like that. So, Guy, if you're watching, don't worry, I'm not going to bid on this one because it's done too many miles. But you said it's got to be a sensible colour. Is that a sensible colour? Because I quite like that colour. I like funky different colours. But what you let me know. Put it in the comments below, Guy. I'll speak to you soon. I don't want another red one series, really, do I? Right, got to find something. Let's get. Well, that ain't a 58 plate. That's a facelift one. That must be a private plate. 19,000 miles. 2 owners, 5 services. Oh yeah, 13 plate. I knew it weren't. Oh my God, 19,000 miles. That's crazy low miles. So that'll be a turbo one rather than a supercharged one as well. Supercharged ones were really bad as far as oil leak goes. I mean, they were like an old British motorbike. They seemed to bleed oil more than you would like them to. I think the turbo ones were a bit. Oh, that roof's been painted badly. Oh well, that's going to be an expensive car. That is 19,000 miles. It's probably 6 or 7 grand trade. 10 grand. That's a lot of money for a little Mini, isn't it? Oh well. See if we can find something else. Not going to buy that little Lotus Elise. Although there's probably quite a few people that are looking for them. I tell you what, when you like a BMW, things like this, that is a lovely car. Look at the 22s and the brakes. Even that little centre cap, little blue touch that is that is a lovely car. 3 litre hybrid, 8,000 miles. Oh. That's the Audi just fired up, isn't it? You can hear that. Oh. Cayman. I like a Cayman. I really like Porsche Caymans. I think, oh dear, what a shame. Someone's repainted that badly. What a shame. Let's carry on. Golf GTI. I love a Golf GTI. 50,000 miles, performance pack, 4 owners. That's a cool car. 63 plate. I'll tell you what, we might come back to that. Didn't plan on buying one. 62 plate A3. 3-door. Dunlop's front and rear. Oh, 3-door goes against it a bit, but it's grey. It's a nice colour. It's got some funny looking tinted windows. Does that improve it? I suppose it does. Nice tyres. Typical Audi back brakes. Two owners, 9 services, 45 sale, 1.4 TFSI SE. Well, that's some good news, isn't it? That's some good news for all you ULEZ compliant lovers. Oh, do you know what? I had to cut away. Now they've started this little car up. I'm liking this little car. I'm liking the Dunlops all round. I'm liking the fact it's a 1.4 TFSI. I like that little engine when it ain't done a lot of miles. It's been looked after really well. Quarter panel's been painted, but not that badly. Door hasn't been painted. Boot lid hasn't been painted. That quarter panel hasn't been painted. Door hasn't been painted. front wing. Oh, front wings hasn't been painted. The front bumper has been painted awfully. Who the on earth did that? Oh, good lord. Can you paint my front bumper, mate? Yeah, I can. With a different colour and a can. Oh, right. Front bumper needs doing. Seals are all right. You always have to check the seals on these things. If you've got a big dent in a seal, it's never going to be good. Right, I need to check the history on this car. Oh, it's all lovely. Oh, it looks lovely. I'm going to have a go on this.
It is 1187, this one. It is. We skip along to 87. This one, it is the Audi A3. It's the TFSI SE. 45,000 miles, 4 months on the shore check there. 9 services, 2 registered, grade 3. I'm thinking, what? Price range 1. Come on, gentlemen. £6,000. 52, thank you. 53. 53, but it goes there, but I buy 3. 5-3, but I buy 3, but I buy 4, but it goes on the left, but I buy 4. 5-4, but it goes there, but I buy 5. 5-6. 5-7. You bid, alright, 57. 57, it goes there. 58. 58, but it goes 50. 58, 50. 58, 59. 5-9, but I buy 9, but it goes 50. It's like pre-COVID with all these people. 59, 50.
This is Monty, who was on here a moment ago, and I had to cut away. Sorry, Monty, because we went and looked at a car, and so this is Monty.
How you doing, everyone?
And he contacted me through the channel, which is lovely because there's been like a little community. Now we're mates, and we're mates. Are we mates?
Yeah. You can call it, mate.
This is Oz, who is a colleague, sort of. It's not really a colleague, are you? Because you don't work together.
No.
But your mates
Yeah,
who come 2 hours to this auction.
Yeah.
To how many cars have you bought today?
Only the one.
Right, he's done well. Oz?
None at the moment.
Right, the angry look. Look at the, and that is. But that's what happens, isn't it? That's what happens.
Yeah.
And you left at what time this morning?
I picked you up at 7 o'clock this morning.
7 o'clock this morning. So that's the 6 o'clock up. Get up.
1. Oh, 6 o'clock up. It was 5:15.
Right. 5:15 you get up.
5 this morning.
You drive all the way here.
Yep.
You stand around looking at cars like we all do, going over them, checking everything.
Right.
You've bought one,
Yep.
and we've had a bit of a yarn.
Yep.
You haven't bought one, but Oz is going to buy this lovely TT right now. Isn't you?
Let's hope so.
No. So Oz is going to buy this TT right now.
Yes.
Well done. But I wanted to get these guys on the channel.
There you go.
Everyone I put, it seems like they don't want to be on it. And I'm forcing them to. Kyle with the tractor hated being on camera.
Yeah.
Hated every minute of it. But like towards the end, he got quite good. And I'm not on there now. I'm just talking to you guys. So so thank you for getting in touch.
It's all right, it's no problem at all.
And I'll put in. You can see this a bit later on.
No problem. Great.
That sounds mega.
Obviously not. I'm sure if anything's on the exemption list, it is. Yeah. If we can't do a Freelander, we won't be doing one of these, will we? £79,000 and a half, 79 fine. Online, you can't do it all then. I've done 88, I'll give £1,000 bits. 19 hours. 44 it goes. 44, but it goes there, but 44, 2, 44, 4, 44. Yes or no, 8, 46,000 in the hole, not the net. 46 is in the hole. 49.4, 49.5, 49.5 goes 6 and 7, 8, 9.
Well, wasn't that a bit of an experience? I've just, do you know what? I just filmed coming out of the auction and sort of getting back in the car and realised that I did it all in slow motion. So I've had to delete all that and start filming again on the way home. But that was a bit of an experience of an auction for me. I haven't been to many auctions when there's that sort of value cars going through, and just watching people drop £1,000 bid increments. Just, I mean, so I couldn't film them McLarens being sold for what they sold for. Obviously, I can't do that. There is not many McLarens around. Anyone that watches this and then watched what they sold for and potentially went to buy one, they're not going to be very happy. The dealer that bought them McLarens are not going to be very happy of me advertising what they paid for them. So I didn't film that. However, you saw them come in and the people just start bidding for them. That white one, I think the book price on that white one was about 85 grand. It just kept going. 79, 80, 81, 82. 80. I thought it was going to sell for like 10 grand behind because of the risk factor. You know, them cars, they've got no manufacturer's warranty, they've got no Mannheim warranty. That's scary, just dropping that sort of money. I would love to be able to do that, but it was scary. But you know, watching them go through, that was cool. I hope you enjoyed that. I mean, it was a little Brucey bonus. I bought that little A3, which I didn't mean to buy a car there today. You know, I thought there was a few bits that I might be able to, but that's a cool little car, that Audi A3 is. I mean, admittedly, yeah, it's not an S-Line, but there will be someone out there that doesn't want to have massively bumpy suspension and low profile tyres. That little SE, it's a 1.4 TFSI, 45, you know, no miles, low owners, lovely history. I'm happy with that little Audi A3. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. It was nice to speak to Monty and Oz. You know, Monty got, as I said, turn it down. Monty got in contact through the channel, so I managed to have a bit of a chat with them. It's nice chatting to other car dealers because you get the experiences that they go through. It isn't all rosy, this trade, and you find out the problems they've had, and it just makes you feel a little bit more human. You know, it's, as you saw, it's frustrating. Oz hasn't bought a car, Monty bought one car. It's a long day. They've travelled 4 hours there. It was good. I hope you enjoyed that one. My phone's about to go off. I'm at 2% battery, so I hope this keeps going. But thanks for watching this one, guys. If you like what you're seeing, sort of like and subscribe, please. You know, help the channel out. I'll look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. So thanks a lot. I'll see you soon.